State Division Council ya Mbale Industrial State Division Council Museveni Masheba Masa. First of all nasima nabi inahesa bosi tsana bebula fiyo abe khali bosi be khwiswa lye bamasa ndi mwena ayo mwesitsana salero lunaho lwenjawulo lwezisanyu khubanga kwetsirano khumbewo khumikutu chihali chenjawulo khubanga khukachulamo khukanihemo khuwayemo kubira ibiri khutsa khurelewa ni muzeyi His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. First of all ngesi utandika khukaniha points masi naira kumukisa kusi ofisi ya National Chairman. Wale bekupile mukono ofisi ya National Chairman. Asante sana. Hajati zoe. Inga imbirwasina nama khuyirembuke yukusima Office of National Chairman bali besimanza manza ukhwa mahale ngeyabere musale wo mukanwa wetsire musisinza abakhurerere khatunda aba ingo khosirabo umusima tsakaswamwa simanza manza na mosima Office of National Chairman lwe khuba yakhurerere kumkholo kwekamani kukhabatsaka khwisoliye banana ye bamasabata oye Hajatsoe Ari isenga youth councilor wa Industrial State Division indi muhukanihira ngasiringa councilor wa Industrial Division indi hukanihanga umukulembeze we banana we bavuka be Bugisu ise netirano khumbe khubanga khuwayamo khubanga khuyirekeka khukwakani na umukanwa President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ubanga atsa khwitsa imbale khwiswa lye bamasaba ngatsina khu 12 kumwezi kweshenda khutsa khubanga khubanirisa nyulikali luna khulwaberenga rurerere wawo ni bakusale befe ni hajati mu chief muzukuru ni coordination ya leadership ya Bugisu sub region office ya ONC yabanga balobinga luna khuluno lukhabatsakaho kwa mahali simaza manza tawe bale bo kwa President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ngabavu khabe Bugisu sukhwafunatsa kaho kumwanjo khwabanga khuwayamo lwebula ininzo watsowanisa yebunana yebumasaba ne khuna sima nabi bikali nabi aberenga birerewa bikholewa mu areas tsikhali tsenjawulo tawe His Excellency wakendele watsire sub region tsikhali tsenjawulo mwabona khekigezi atwa mitinga bavu khabe kigezi watselang wabere Buganda ne khubira mu office ya ONC ni leadership ya Bugisu sub region Comrade Chris Buyera ni leadership yose coordinators be Bugisu ni chief muzukulu babenga balobinga mu His Excellency Museveni President mukanwa khwitsa Bugisu abenga khukani hamoni naye awuririza tsisonga tsefe ni main point iri khumurera khutsa khuliriza mindset khusomesa bavubu khuba uliza inzambasa yabwe amala baweyemo ni byefuna ngamumanyire mwese muwuliriza President kumwajo kwewe kuli khufuna urumuvuka umuna Uganda khuba ko nifuna ibe murerera lifurisa munana mufusawo ngakwafune lifurisa musawu kene kubenga kumenya mwidembe lidembe lyarerewa ni His Excellency na arisa iwa imbakinga khukana kube nifuna kube ni kama furisa mutsawu kubenga kumenya mwidambo lyefe bunana bulai so kukwitsa 12 kumwezi kweshenda ari kwitsa kusomesa byefuna mwawulire bamasaba ba youth bosisi muri kubona enyume ibamire mu groups tsa National Youth Council tsapaka kubyalo kwaba ni groups tse ba youth ghetto groups kwaba ni association izitso tsarerwe ratwera ni office ya National Chairman kwaba nga kwitsa atwera kwagatira atwera ubwongo ni kwigata kwara osiwa ishenga khwarere osiwa situera sitso khugata khukane khubyefuna khwaformingiwe cooperative khukana khulu no khuberi kono litwera ukhwamakhale President etsatsaka khwiswa lye bamasaba ne bamasaba bavubuka sibawewa khokumuna kumukisa tawe ne khusima nabi ba organizer abalobingire kumukholo kuno khukuminabiri kweshenda inangirire ndi bamasaba ba youth mwesi muweyo bamasaba muweyo bamasaba yeyi bamasaba sigwa mwitsa simanza manza kwakanire umukenu umukhulu wefe umukanwa His Excellency kumwa kumbale SS grounds ukanange sengo kana youth councilor wa Industrial State Division kumukholo kutsa kuba mumbale state mbale SS Nyanza Sero Industrial State Division ingana khulangirira bosabe khali bembale state kuitse huambe tsi street sisters kwakalira umukeni nenga khupirisa umundu through the Office of National Chairman ukupirisa ndi National Chairman ONC murangirire President khwamanye khuli ali ukhwitsa ne khubasaba khuri nga nali ukhwitsari fe khwerekekhela omukeni ukhwama khale nga etsa eliyo shesi etikhila banana etikhilakho omundu wesi akhachalila simanza manza khukana nafe khubonekho busiro bwesi akhawatsakasirijoni itsini eyuzoe enaremzoe ONC oe ikhupilisi mba khukhwekha tawe bakuka bakulembeze befe ba eluda khubapilisa muwole chimyoyo khuluno khurambira atuwera lwebulayi bwe bamasaba mwawulire ukhwama khale senasikalira khumbewo ba eludazi okhunyusa khuta khubatuwera ta ate nga mwabone bayuthi bamayo nimubafukirise mubabulesinge mubabiteho batsebweni kurisa aliwo ni leadership ya ONC khubabiteho batse mwanyala nabi ikhupilise ndi mubole his excellence akhusitulekho kimiyiya nafe khwarekekhele kamayiya nafe akhusitulekho byesi akhusitulekho ukhwama khale his excellence khwamumitingile chimilundi chimikali khwaba mu state house khwamusaba ebindu byesi khwakana bitse mu cooperative khwamusaba sitima tractor khuli khuyingile mubiro khulima khwamusaba khuli khwadinga khuvala addition khumwanyi efe wamalendi wetsa khumbalese bamane bali babana bamasaba ali batsukulu basarisi munifuna ta ane nasengwera arawo kujaja atava kumaini arizo babitakho arimbakho ifuna khatandikhwa anokhwamaluna khulu imbabolela khwamaluna khululo muzeyi khubolela khuli khwamasubiza bavuka bo khumbalese sim campaign yawa khusaba khuli nuwolelese kumusubizo kwo bamasaba nabafuna khuyifurisa lingile musawu khubenga khwinyayisa babamasaba mwanyala nabi naremele lukaye ulisoni ONC oe press oe mwanyala nabi khwakane muzeyi 12 mwanyala.
Thank you so much once again. I'm Nabulo Rachel Martha, District Youth Councillor Bududa District, and as well as Vice Chairperson for Bududa District Local Government. I work as a Muzukuru Coordinator in the Office of the National Chairman and Chief Muzukuru Hadija. I want also to take this opportunity to thank the young people who have accepted to come together as one to speak out our minds, because for long we have looked for this forum and we had not been able to meet. But I want to thank my colleagues, especially Chris Buyela, who is our regional coordinator, who has been so close with Chief Muzukuru Hadija, made sure that they write to the president, and they invite him in the Bugisu sub-region, which has been successful. We are waiting for that function on the 12th of September 2024. I mean, this function has brought us our mixed feelings because, one, we are really excited about the president's coming. At the same time, we are challenged that the president has given young people an opportunity to listen to them. For quite long, like my brother Wilson said, we have always been like a side dish. We have had functions go on, but we are given a little opportunity to speak to the president. But the fact that the president is now a young generation minded, he has given us this opportunity. So many times younger people say the president has not listened to us, the president has not given us opportunity. But for us as Bugisu and the young people, one, we are happy that we have young people who have been appointed. We have our DC, Maya Sumini, she's a young person. Our chairperson for Bulambuli, he's a manager, Bugisu Regional Hub. I mean, we have had tangible things as young people. So we have come together as one team. I'm representing my younger people in Bududa. They are very much aware that I'm here. And the questions that have been asked on several occasions, we have always asked our elders, what have you done for the young people? Now we are here to answer those questions. And I'm sure the president is going to listen to us. As this force, it is this team, the younger people, that we are going to tell the president we want a university. And the president, I'm sure, so many things the president has honored. he's going to honor our voices. We are not going to stop only on the university. We are going to ask the president to remember his pledges because we are his foot soldiers. For a very long time, people go to the president and ask for wealth for themselves. They ask for good houses. They ask for good cars. For us as younger people, we are asking for empowerment. We are asking for Bugisu University. We are asking for the president to fulfill the demands of the people in this region. And when he does that, we are going to put our heads high and say, President Zoe. So for this symposium, I'm sure the president is going to listen to us and give us what we are going to ask. The younger people of Bududa, young people of Namisindwa, younger people of Manafa, younger people of Mbale City, younger people of Mbale District, Mbale Sironko, and Mulambuli. We ask you to come. Younger people have made their cooperatives. Younger people are doing so many tangible things, but they have not been given an opportunity to be seen. And for today, for this symposium, when the president comes, is going to say how innovative younger people have come. Bafubuha, hubapira kumulanga, uhera hunywa mzuri ya nguvu, uhera hunywa sasa, uhera hunywa liberty waraji, hehutse hukani heni presidenti, nefa hubone, inga ahola atakela bahulu befe. Atefe, we are very ready to apologize to the president for the things that our elders have done that have not augured well with him. We are ready to tell the president that, President, forgive us, forgive this region, and let the Bugisu glory come back through the younger people. We are here. We want the Bugisu region glory to come back. We want Bugisu sub-region also to have good ministries. I'm not saying we don't have ministries, but we have seen on platforms, younger people and elders are saying the president has not given us ministries. Yet he gave us and we misused them. Because for as much as I know, if the president has given us an opportunity with a ministry, has not given you as a person, has given that ministry on behalf of the whole region. We misuse those opportunities. Forgive us, Your Excellency. Come prepared to listen to us and we bring back our glory. I want to thank you. Thank you so much. Come 12th September, let's make the whole ground full. Hajati Zoe, Hajati Zoe, President Zoe, Ra, Cha, Nabolo Recho Bududa District. Thank you so much.
Amanya nedovozi nzensu Bugisu nga yenze chairperson owa NRM Youth League Mbale City nga ate yenze agenda okuhostinga His Excellency ku Youth Symposium. Fenga abavubuka aba Bugisu region nga nchikirira Mbale City njagalo kuyoza abo bonna abagezezaako kutuusa ntino president atuwo olunaku nga naku za mwezi 12 omwezi ogujja. Era tumulinze kansuso lwakuba tulina ebintu byaffe bibadde bituluma ngeri abatukuba enkokola. Abazeeyi yesaawo eno mutuleke naffe abavubuka twegazaanye tulage muzeeyo no nti abazzukulu tebabeerangako kizibu kyali. Naye wazira twagala muzeeyi atuukirize ebyo ebiruma abavubuka. Yatusuubiza ebintu bingi, tulabira ddala nti no guno gwe mwaganya muzeeyi atuukirize ebyaffe bye yatusuubiza. Twekozeemu omulimo, tukoze cooperative, tukoze bu business obutono, tugezezaako okulaba nti tujumbira ogenda mu hub, tufunye skills zona naye tetulina bye tukozesa. Ke kaseera His Excellency ajukire omuvubuka owa Bugisu sub-region lwakuba ffe tuli willing kuva lwe yakiriza nga tuyise eri NOC eri mama waffe Hajati gye tusanyukira ennyo n'ettiimu ye yonna okulaba nti atuteekerawo olunaku olwo ffe tukirabira ddala nti no muzeeyi kati atandiise era njagala omukakasa nti ffe abavubuka ba Bugisu sub-region tuli willing okolagana naye kasita aba nti natuukiriza ebyo ebyaffe byonna bye twamusuubiza. Tubirinze yatugamba nti no immediate after election ngenda atuukiriza ebizibu byamwe byonna. Wuno myaka ena zakayitawo naye tokereye muzeeyi ke kaseera ffe tukulinze ng'ennaku za mwezi 12 olabe nti no bituukiriza saako yaffe ogyempoweringa abavubuka abalina skills bonna otuukiriza okulaba nti buli kimu kye bakola tulaba nti no tumuvinga forward. Ffe tetuvangako ku main, tukyali ku main okulaba nti his excellence tukutuukiriza mu nsi eyo. Sijja kulandaga nnyo naye wazira Forujja tweyeeza era njagala okukakasa nti talents ziri wano, tulina abayimbi baffe bali wano nabo wabasuubiza. Your Excellence tukwaniriza era njagala okubuulira nti olunaku lwatuwanganako 12 tulirinze era ffe twagidikiralinga nga public holiday. Jangu ng'okimanyi nti ogenda ku meeting abavubuka bonna tubakunze eruyi n'eruyi kuviira ddala Bulambuli paka na Misindwa Lwakaka ku boda. Abavubuka bali willing okulaba nti no bakuyozayoza era bakwaniriza tubeere nti twegazanya naawe era tukusaba nti olunaku olwotokeerewa kujja tukamangu tubeere naawe tulabe nti no tunyumyako naawe ngaffe abazzukulu. Kale n'olw'obugambo obutono obwo mwebale. Nsigadde Nsubuga Yusuf, chairman ow'abavubuka owa NRM mu Mbale City.
I welcome you all here. I'm Buyela Christopher. I'm the Regional Coordinator Office of the National Chairman, and I'm a staff officer in charge of training and mobilization at Operation Wealth Creation. Today is a special day for the young people of Bugisu sub-region because it's marking a new revolution in our region. We are organizing what we call the Bugisu Youth Symposium. It is a symposium. Actually, a symposium means coming together to talk. If you look at the genesis of the word symposium, it means drinking together. When we come together and we gather, we talk things which gives us the next view of the future. So the Bugisu Youth Symposium is organized by the Office of the National Chairperson, headed by Hajat Hadija Uzei Namyalo, whom everyone knows that the Chief Muzukulu, she's the queen of mobilization in the whole world, according to us. So she's the one who spearheaded this, and we want to appreciate her because she doesn't come from Bugisu. She's a patriotic Ugandan who initiated an idea for the Bugisu youth, because if you look in the history, His Excellency last met the youth of Bugisu in 1994. I don't know how many years down the road. But today marks a special day that the youth of Bugisu are going to dominate mobilization, are going to dominate wealth creation, and are going to meet His Excellency, the President of Uganda, whom we all believe that is the wisest man in the whole world, because his guidance is different to what people think. So as the Office of the National Chairperson, we want to make this clear. The Bugisu Youth Symposium will be there on 12th of September, 2024. It's not a political rally. Let people not put us into their political differences. We are not looking for superiority as the younger people of Bugisu, but we have a different version and target. We want to enhance ourselves into wealth creation. We want to be in the money economy. We want to embrace what they call agro-industrialization, which is in the National Development Plan of the country. So we want to make this clear that come 12th September, the Bugisu youth have spoken one language, which has been the big difference in the sub-region. We have always failed to be brought together. We have been divided into territorial boundaries. A person from Bududa could think that is different from a person from Mbale City. A person from Sironko could think that is different from a person from Bulambuli. So we have tried to bring something close. Bugisu is one. We speak one language from Bulambuli to Namisindwa, from Bududa to Mbale City. We speak one language, we understand one norm. So we have come up with a common vision and common vision. Our mission is to ensure socio-economic transformation. Our interest is not political. As you see, all the leaders of the young people, they are speaking one common language. And I've appreciated all of them because they are speaking that it's high time for them to embrace socio-economic development. The youth of Bugisu have always been supporting the party, but we have been always hiding in people we think they could lead us to heaven. But it is now our high time as the younger people to embrace our own ways and fight for our socio-economic transformation. On the 12th of September, it's not a day that we want to show who is who in Bugisu. We are not fighting anyone. The young people here, they are not interested in who is who in Bugisu politically. Who is who? But they are only looking at one thing. They want to request His Excellency, the President of Uganda, to at least narrow the gap. He has given us a lot of... The gap has been big. From 1995 to now, the only meeting we have is 5 minutes in State Lodge, and we briefly talk to him. And when we go to State House, we are given 2 minutes. He only speaks to us, and people have been already thinking that we go for only individual benefits. But the youth leaders have done something different. They have organized what they call the Bugisu Youth Cooperative. The Bugisu Youth Cooperative has different initiatives, which is going to embrace all things the Bamasaba do. We have got skills, Your Excellency. We really appreciate His Excellency who gave us the industrial hub. Our young people are getting skills, but they are coming out of the hub with nothing. So the skills again become dormant, and they go back to their past life. So on 12th of September, we are lobbying for different things. As His Excellency is coming to give us a lecture about wealth creation, we are still requesting His Excellency to know that the Bugisu youth, they are hungry of any empowerment. The key issue here is let him come knowing that the Bugisu youth are prepared to be empowered. The empowerment we talk about is not giving us money and we eat. We are not interested in that. That is an old version. The Bugisu youth, through their cooperative, they are lobbying to His Excellency that if there is possibility, they need this cooperative to be empowered. So that a typical youth, because a typical youth in Bugisu, if you look at us, we are so much polygamous. And in a family, we have around 8 to 9 children. And you realize that they are outside the money economy. So our target is how we are enhancing ourselves to be included in the national grid, where other sub-regions are developing, other sub-regions are well represented, other sub-regions have enough empowerment. But because we lacked a common vision, we have been left out. So before September 12th, we are organized. This is our turning point as the youth of Bugisu. Yes. We are expecting over 50,000 people. All the young people are speaking one language. It is their day. And we still appeal to our leaders. Kindly guide us. We are not fighting you. We are not fighting for dominance of any position. We just request every stakeholder to come on board, guide us. Let His Excellency listen to the young people. Let him embrace them. And let it be the turning point of the Bugisu young people. I want to appreciate everyone who is here. And I want to appreciate the viewers, and I want to appreciate all the media people for giving us a platform. We are so grateful, and we welcome every idea and view towards the success of the Bugisu Youth Symposium. On behalf of the Bugisu sub-region, we really appreciate you, and we wish you all the best, and always, we are here to serve. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's start by appreciating you for giving us the opportunity. And two, I want to start with the first question. Following the previous experiences of the individual interests, because we have been embracing individualism over togetherness, we have learned, and it's the reason why we initiated for the symposium. And in the symposium, we have been telling you that for the first time in the history of Bugisu, apart from the Bugisu Cooperative Union, which was in the colonial time setting, but pre-colonial time, this is what we have set up. We have come up with the Bugisu Youth Cooperative, which is bringing all the young people together. And the leaders you see here, they are not speaking on their interest. They are speaking on behalf of every Bugisu youth. The cooperative has different ventures, around 12. For us, we believe that we do agriculture in Bugisu. The production of coffee had gone down. We believe that we do good dairy in Bududa. But because these people have not been empowered, so we came up with this idea whereby every stakeholder in the young setting is included. So we have not, as you have seen these people speaking, no one has said, I need a personal placement. Or, Mzee, you promised me a car. They have told you that as the young people, we are initiating an idea of all of us inclusive. That is the idea we have. And the second question you were asking me about how we are helping in monitoring the government programs as young leaders. The young leaders have come up with an idea of setting up a PDM village committees headed by the young people. Because the biggest problem of these people being included in the government programs, it has been identification. There has been a conflict of interest, whereby the young people have been identified as people who are dull and they don't know what they want. So the inclusiveness is, we want His Excellency to empower the young people so that they can be stakeholders in the government programs. If they see any bad act in any government program, it is their role to act. They will not wait, because the citizens have not been sensitized that it is their interest to monitor their government programs, and they even have a right to go into any government entity and demand for accountability. So these are the things we are talking of. Before 20th of September, we are doing inductions, we are training, we are teaching people what is their role into the national setting. And lastly, you were inquiring on the rampant rise of corruption. The rampant rise of corruption where the young leaders, young people are involved, it has been because of the hard life they are going through. In the Bugisu sub-region, we have not been embraced. The young people have not been embraced. It has been a very big gap between the leaders, the government, and the younger people. And when you lack what to eat, if you have ever gone through the hard life in life, if you lack what to eat, you can end up stealing. But it's not is what you wish to, but because your hands are constrained from anything to provide for you. So the challenges are going to be addressed if the young people are empowered. And the empowerment is through knowledge, ideology, and through startups. And this is what we are advocating, that Your Excellency, this is high time you give these people startup capital. It's high time you train them. That's why he's giving a public lecture, so that when the people get mindset, like financial literacy, that if you get money, you can start something small and you increase. Those are the things we are looking at.
Maybe how some of the other initiatives that the government has put in place.
Yes.
Helped in empowering the youth. We previously heard about the utilizing fund. Recently, we also have funds that have been put in the bank, like EPT, for the female youth. How have those funds benefited the youth? Are the youth aware about them?
Thank you so much. The previous government programs, we want to appreciate the president and the government that they have worked. But why it hasn't really been impactful? There are very many challenges. One is bureaucracy. It has become a big challenge, and we were addressing the president as well, and so we told him that, Your Excellency, do you know that people without national IDs don't access PDM? He didn't know about it. But we told him they sent money lenders in our local settings. They picked IDs from the younger people, because they give them small money, and the security they put is national IDs. So you realize that the biggest number of young people have not embraced PDM because they don't have national IDs. And two, the bureaucratic setup, as I was explaining, it is too much. To access the PDM money, you go through a lot of procedures, and you know we, the young people, are always impatient because the procedures are too much, and there is a lot of embezzlement in the same programs. And the money, for example, the money which is in the bank, in Equity Bank, they are giving in the form of micro loans. It has an interest, but the bank itself has put obligations whereby the young people don't access the money. I'll give you an example of the Youth Venture Capital Fund. It was around 600 million per district. But that money, we can testify that among the youth in Bugisu, not even 4 people got the money. They were not sensitized. They were not given the platform and the priority of getting the money. It was on the interest of those people with authority. So we just need this time around to narrow this gap and bring the connection of government and the young people. That if even the PDM, if it is embraced and taken to the local settings, that the parish itself can dominate. Because they lie you people telling you that PDM is embraced by the parish people. There is a lot of red tape in it. The setting has a lot of issues. And the sensitization, because if you look at the 7 pillars of PDM, the mindset, financial literacy, and the social community mobilizations were not done. We only clicked to the financial inclusion. So people just know that PDM, you go for money. They don't know how the setting was. But if it is well embraced and sensitized through the same people of the local areas, it's not necessarily that you have to send for us Honorable Garabuzi to come and train these people. The younger leader's role is to represent those people. What if the youth chairperson of Sironko Yoweri trains the people of Sironko? So our interest is how we set up these people to be the speakers, to be the third eye of the government initiatives, all government programs will be successful. Webale nnyo njagala kwogera ku nsonga ya government programs lwaki tezikoze bulungi mu Bugisu sub-region. Twafuna ekizibu nti ba moneylanders, and I'm sorry to speak this, I don't want to be tribalistic. The moneylanders abasinga bonna bava Western Uganda banyankole bajja mu byalo byaffe nga bawola abantu esente entono emitwalo 10 ku mitwalo 2 naye nga security gye baagala ye national IDs. So government program ezagenda okujja zonna nga zaagala omuntu ateekeyo endagamuntu ye basanga abantu nga tebalina IDs. For example, parish development model omuntu tafuna PDM nga talina ndagamuntu ye. Naye the biggest number, over 1 million people mu Bugisu tebalina national IDs. Moneylanders bazitwala. So bano abantu teba accessinga PDM ate nga n'abavuka abasinga obungi nabo batwalayo endagamuntu zaabwe bafuna obusente obwo ne balemera okusasula. So PDM ajanga timu zigenda kusengeja abantu abalina okufuna PDM nga abantu tebalina ndagamuntu tebafuna. N'abantu ababuuza gunde endagamuntu okugifuna lutalo tebazifuna. So PDM ebadde project nungi naye tena bakola nga bwe twali tugisuubira nti abantu baffe Bugisu bagifunamu lwa nsonga ezo nti endagamuntu teziriiwo. Bwe Bugisu ina abantu million 2.5 ng'abantu akakadde kamu tebalina ndagamuntu PDM tesobola beera successful. So tusaba bino bye bintu bye twagala kwogerako eri omukulembeze w'eggwanga ngaze ku Mbale SS during the Bugisu Youth Symposium. Abavubuka baagala twogere ensonga zaabwe zino n'abakulembeze baabuka bali wano bakuwadde obujulizi bagatugambe muzeeyi nti bino ebintu byandibadde bitambula bulungi naye empowerment tetambudde bulungi naye tusomesa kumanya ngeri gye tuyingira mu government programs. Abuka tebamanyi, abuka mu byalo tebakyawuliriza radio nti oba basinga balina smartphone n'ennaku zino guidelines za government programs zijira ku online. Kati bw'ogamba omuvubuka abwire waffe mu kyalo na bumali nti genda downloading programu za PD za programu eri ku mukutu genda applying omulimu genda ku mukutu tebamanyi wadde basoma. So bino bye bintu bye twagala kugezaako kulaga muzeeyi we tuli atuyambe akulakulanya abavuka nga yitidde mu cooperative yaabwe naffe twagala kubeera mu national grid.
Position ya mwenga abavubuka mu Bugisu mu kulwanyisa obukemizi oba mu kuyamba kulwanyisa obukemizi.
Yes.
Nekirala kano katwalire wamu nti emisoso mingi nnyo ku ssente za PDM balinga abakutumeera omaku bigere.
Webale actually ku kino nakyo kankitereeze nkyogereko bw'otunula obukwakulizo obw'okufuna ssente za gavumenti. President yatugamba nti PDM bagenda kuwa omuntu nga tebayise mu bukwakulizo obungi naye twatuuka awantu nga buli week guidelines zikyuka kati ogenda kwesanga omuntu ku accessinga ssente zino alina okuteekamu ate ssente emitwalo nga 20 ate ogenda kwesanga abantu bano tebabawa ssente muzeeyi abasuubiza nti bajja babawa kakkaadi abantu baba 5,000 3,000 2,000 kati ate n'osanga nga n'abagaba essente bennyini abakozi ba gavumenti bwe batakwagadde bwe batumuwaddeeko tazikuwa ate n'osanga nti tulina obujulizi bantu bangi bakyogera nti bw'oba tosobodde kufuna emitwalo 2 n'ogawa omuntu bano be tuyita parish chiefs ba town agents to accessing essente naye nekisinga okuluma abantu nti bwe batokkiriziganya ne committee naye elonda abagenda kuzifuna era oyinza kulinda kiso ekisanja kiri kuggwako nga tofunye ssente. So far abavuka b'e Bugisu tulowooza nti government program tuzaaniriza tuzaagala naye ne cooperative yaffe nga tulina ne cooperative eri historical nti BCU bakozesa akaunti ya BCU kuleeta independence mu ggwanga naye no BCU kati ekuze ate BCU tugiembracinga yemu ku bintu bye tulaba nga Bugisu tugamba nti bituwadde ensuubi naye twagala ne Bugisu cooperative nayo eganyulwemu ekule naye ebeerenga BCU. So bwe tu embracinga eno kijja tubeera kyangu nti bw'obeera mu buvubuka e Bugisu ng'osevinga ne cooperative osaba busabi cooperative nti njagala milioni 5 milioni 1 ngende nsuubuule njagala milioni 5,000 nkole omudaala gwange njagala milioni 2 nkole ekintu kinanyongerako. So ensonga gye tuli kusaba nti bwe batuwa nnyo attention mu cooperative eri loko etalina mitendera gino nti genda osayininge noonya commercial officer noonya piso noonya siso simanyi biki kijja twanguyirako kutambuza ensonga zaffe bulungi. Ku nsonga y'obukenuzi nga abavubuka tugivumirira mu Bugisu sub-region ate twalabye nga bituyitiriddeko nti tulinako ne experience nti twatandika okukwata abali enguzi n'abatakola birungi. Tusobola n'abawa example nti twabakwata ne tubaleeta ku poliisi, naye ebitongole bya gavumenti ebirina okukola omulimu ogwo tebirikola mulimu gwabwe. Nti muyinza okufuna n'obujulizi ng'abavubuka ne mutwalira ebitongole bya gavumenti nga poliisi ne tugamba tukuuta omubbi. For example, twakwata engineer yali ali kutwala ebintu ku luguudo lwa Kaguta Road olulinemudi mu linnya lya president. Twamutwala ku poliisi ku makya nga tumukutte n'obujulizi olw'eggulo nga bamuwadde bond ali bweru. Ne tubuuza naye mutuyambye muti omusajja n'ajja era ebintu ne bakola ki? Era n'oluguudo lwa Kaguta Road, the legacy of the president, ne bwe twogera wano bakatutandika olukolako. So tusaba nti gavumenti etunulemu nnyo bwe besobola ku empowering abavubuka nga bwe empowering edda through avuka abedda twalinawo bwe twali tuyita abaamu kyaka mu kyaka nga bwe basinga okukola ebintu ebyo ku byalo. Ffe tulowooza nti bwe batuwa empowerment eyo kisinza tunaatwanguyirako n'okwongeramu okunyweza enkolagana ya gavumenti n'abantu ba bulijjo nti whistleblower bamwe protection. Thank you.
I mean, my biggest appeal is to the younger people that we have taken time into drug abuse. We are taking a lot of warrage. We are taking a lot of things. Mzuri ya Nguvu, Sasa, Liberty, Matatu. There are so many names that we can mention. But it is my appeal that younger people, the president has given us an opportunity to come on board as younger people. Are we going to come on board when we are drunk? Are we going to come on board when we are not educated? Drop the rest, pick the best. Let us move on. I thank you.